Imagine you're a factory worker, coming home after a 12-hour shift, into your 10 by 10 meter home with no electricity or water, and only a little more than $1 to spend after that long crushing shift. These were exactly the conditions that over 700,000 workers lived in across countries like China, Pakistan, Indonesia, and Vietnam from the early 1990s to 2000s. And behind all of this was one name you're most familiar with.
Nike.
Nike.
Nike. Nike.
Nike.
You see, we all know about Nike and use its products daily, but the thing that a lot of us don't know is that a big part of Nike's production system is built on outsourcing. The company doesn't make all of its products in the United States or Europe. It also pays several factories in developing countries like Indonesia and China to do the work. And that's how it manages to keep its costs low and profits high. But it all came at a cost that they'll soon pay, because in the early 1990s, this whole production system was more like modern-day slavery. In Indonesia, where Nike had several contractors, workers were paid as little as 14 cents an hour, far below even the legal minimum wage. The average worker made less in a day than the cost of one pair of Nike shoelaces sold in the US. The shifts often lasted 12 to 16 hours, 7 days a week. Anybody who refused overtime got punishment or even lost their job. The conditions inside the factories were even worse. There were no air filtration systems in place. The air was filled with the smell of strong adhesives and industrial glue. In Vietnam, investigators found that workers were breathing in toxic fumes from chemicals like toluene and acetone, which caused dizziness, headaches, and long-term respiratory problems to the workers.